And I believe in the Hawthorn room we have their skipper, Michael Tuck.
Yes, Michael Tuck, who today equalled the all-time record for finals appearances, 31, not the end result, Michael, that you would have been hoping for this morning.
No, but we were hoping that we would have a win, but not to be, so just got to take it the way it comes.
That's really the way everybody here is taking it. You said, well, we were just held up a little bit there, that, well, we had the glory last year, the boot's on the other foot this year, and we've got to take it.
Oh, that's true too. Sometimes it might work against you when you're out on the ground, because you might think, oh, we were there last year, that it's their turn this year, but I think we tried pretty hard, but they were probably the better side on the day.
Was there any of that feeling of, we've been here before, gee, why should we push ourselves to do it again?
Not really. I think they might have been a little bit keener, but all we needed was a couple of goals to start the last quarter. I think we would have been away, but we just couldn't seem to get any goals, and I think we struggled to get goals all day.
What about your personal day? You copped that one from Justin Madden. You're wearing a bit of a trophy tonight. Did you think you'd be able to get back on the ground?
Well, I didn't really know. I had to sort of go up and check everything out, but I felt all right physically. I could see all right after a while, and I could run all right, but the only trouble was the nose was blocked up and it was pretty hard to breathe, swallowing a bit of blood and that, but that's part of the game, so you just got to take it the way it comes in. But I felt quite good in myself.
Do you feel okay now?
Yeah, I feel quite good now, yeah.
You really went back out there and you looked like you were going to inspire something for the Hawks at that stage. You got the ball moving forward very well. Did you get a feeling that perhaps you might be able to pull it out of the fire?
Well, as I said before, I thought if we could get a couple of goals start the last quarter, we could have got away with it, but usually when you start to run tight, and just, they reckon that was tired in the legs, but I think if we'd have got the few goals and got in front, they might have been tired in the legs, because it's such a hot day. So I think it's just, they played quite well and they deserved the win, really.
Did you think it was a really old-fashioned grand final there until they got that run away to kick those quick goals? It was slugging stuff. It wasn't that pretty.
No, it wasn't very pretty at all, I think. And I think you find it wasn't so much running and that either, because of the conditions too, because it's, well, for me to go to short sleeve jump, it must have been hot.
Yeah, the arms look like they hadn't seen sunlight for a while. You don't even wear the short sleeves when you're plumbing.
No. It's got to watch out for the skin cancer, I reckon. No, but it was very hot, the hottest thing, and I think that's would have stopped a lot of blokes from running. They probably would have been maybe saving themselves or just doing a bit when they had to more. That's where it was more of a sluggish type of game.
Apart from the heat, how difficult was it to deliver the ball well in the wind? There weren't too many good passes or shots at goal today.
Well, I think you find the pressure, that's why you couldn't deliver the ball properly. The wind was swirling around, but usually you can still deliver the ball if you get plenty of time. But it was one of those games where you didn't have much time to do anything, and the pressure was there all day.
Well, what do you do now, looking ahead to 1988? Do you forget about it for a while, or you try and build on this straight away?
Well, I never forget about these type of things. I'm just saying a few blokes before, seems to be more disappointments in football. It's sort of probably more like a job nowadays, but there's more disappointments than you get highs. But if you can crank a grand final, the highs are so enormous, it's worth all the effort. And when you have a day like today and we lose, it's bitterly disappointing. So, but we'll rebound next year. But the thing is, just forget about it for a while, but then you can't forget about it. It should spur us on a bit next year, I hope.
Okay, Michael, you've personally gone through the ups and downs today. Your club have over the past 2 years. Don't seem to be taking it too badly now, so whatever you're doing tonight, I hope it's bearable anyway.
I think it'll be bearable, but it would have been nice to have another cup, but still that's the way it goes.
All right, Michael Tuck, thanks very much for talking with us.